Hey, what's happening, y'all? What's good? I hope y'all having a beautiful St. Patrick's Day weekend. Had that, yeah, man. Yeah, this is my promised sort of follow up video to my One Piece New World expectations that I promised, and I just want to make a shout out to all the One Piece fandom, all you One Piece fans, your One Piece lovers, your One Piece addict. I am a One Piece addict myself, and this is actually my fourth video on One Piece. Check out my other three that I posted this past week. I got a lot of content in this one, so I'm just gonna get to it. Alright, like I brought up before, and let me get a background to what sparked this video. It's kind of a response because I've seen comments with people talking about Luffy and the Straw Hats not being able to take on, just take on, not take down, take on the world government. Now, I will confront that in three different sections before really explaining why they won't just be able to take on, but easily, mind you, take down, destroy the world government. Alright, first point, the Marineford War. Now, if y'all happen to remember the Marineford War, that's not been that long, and so much, it was like the climax of so many things, namely the Great Pirate Age, okay? And it kind of ushered in the New Age, New Era, whatever you want to call it, which Luffy's going to be the lead man, the lead pirate in. The Marineford War. Now, if you remember correctly, Whitebeard, there's several points here. Whitebeard had with him 40 allies. It wasn't just his crew. He had brought 40 allies. He was only one of the Yonko. And they feared him. And it was all out. It took everything that the Navy had. The Marines. And it was at Marine HQ. You had, what, 100,000? So, what do you call, not soldiers, Navy men, whatever, sailors, my bad, sailors, brain fart for a second. You had all the high ranks, including all the vice admirals, and the three admirals, the Shichibukai, the ones that were remaining, and you had the fleet admiral. You had everything for one Yonko. One. And then, not only that, Red Hair Shanks shows up. And it's almost as if, even though Whitebeard was the strongest man and he was so feared, they were feared to fight just the red-haired pirates. Imagine that. So you telling me that if Luffy becomes the Pirate King, which is going to be far greater than all the Yonkos combined, right? Mind you. Or at least greater than all of them combined. Him and the Straw Hats won't be able to take down, wreck completely the world government. You gotta give me a break. Alright, second point. 1 second. Right for it. Dang, I hate when I forget. But let me just deal with it. The Yonko are truly powerful. Okay. Luffy has declared that he will take not only a challenge, but defeat each of the Yonko. Each of the four emperors. Now, if Luffy is able to take down the four emperors and just one Yonko is enough to, well, two Yonkos meeting, Whitebeard and Shanks meeting is enough to make the whole government scared. What do you think when he is able to defeat the Yonko? At least 3 of them. Because, like I said, I'm not sure exactly whether he'll defeat Shanks or not. Come on. You tell me they're not going to fear him just enough? You think the world government's honestly going to want to take him on? Or will they even have the capability to take him on? I don't even know if he'll need the other Straw Hats. Oh yeah, he probably will use Zoro and Sanji. But it's like, yo, are people really honestly thinking? And the third point, people act like Luffy's going to be challenging the world government alone. Now, this is going to lead in my other points. But think about it. The world government's massive. How in the world is one pirate crew going to honestly take on the entirety of the world government by himself? Luffy is insane. But Luffy ain't stupid. Contrary to what a lot of people think. How in the world is Luffy going... I mean, nobody... Nami's not going to let him. Hell, Zoro, Sanji, none of the Straw Hats are going to let him do that. Even if he even had the thought of doing that. He does take into... Now, he is the captain. He does make the final decision. But he does take into consideration what his crew says. Very much so. Even though at times it doesn't seem like it, he does. And he also shows that he is well aware of the repercussions. 2 examples. When he heard that Whitebeard was going to go to war at Marineford, he was like, what? He knew the repercussions. And another example is when Hachi held him up from hitting the Celestial Dragon the first time. Not when he actually did it, because he was like, at that point, I don't give a damn, you done hurt my friend. But he held him up. He knew what that meant. He understands responsibility and repercussions. He understands consequences very well. So he's not just going to do that. Now, when I say, yeah, obviously you see the Ultimate Alliance, what am I talking about? Mind you this, let me expound upon what I talked about before. You know, Shanks, I picture him once they meeting. Somehow, I guess they may fight, whatever, and he's going to see Luffy's legit and he's going to pay homage. And whether he, completely defeats the Yonko, which I think he'll probably have to before he even gets to Shanks. But if he not, just homage paid by Red Hair Shanks is going to be enough to declare Luffy the Pirate King. Because, I'm sorry, I don't see anybody more powerful than Shanks. We haven't even seen Shanks' full power. Okay? The dude is he's just beast. I mean, you can't deny that. The fact that Sengoku paid homage in a way when he's like, and the fact that everybody listened to Shanks. That's not just because of hockey. That's just because Shanks is the man. Okay, he is, even though he's one of the Yonko, he is the Yonko. The only reason he's not Pirate King is because he really doesn't have the desire to be Pirate King, And I guess it's not his destiny, fate, whatever, Shanks alone, with, he's gonna ally with Luffy. The Red Hair Pirates alone, that should just tell you the level. Added to that, mind you this, Luffy's going to have Trafalgar Law. Now he's already locked in his first ally. He's been his ally. Because Trafalgar Law, let's look at the track record. He fought with Luffy at Sabaody, got massive respect for the dude. He got really massive respect, both him and Kid, when Luffy punched the Celestial Dragon out, okay? And so Law heavily respects him. Law even saved Luffy's life. He goes, he's probably going to be a rival, but you know what? I'm going to save this guy. And now he's aligned to take down Kaido and Doflamingo. Okay? This is my opinion. My view is that Law, he doesn't want to admit it, but I honestly think he believes Luffy is the main man of the next era. Why would he go to such lengths and put in such trust in Luffy if he didn't believe that? Now, what's going to happen with Law's Shichibukai position is yet to be seen, because now he is an open declared ally with Luffy. Now, especially if they strip away his position, oh yeah, it's on. I'm not saying he's gonna be with Luffy the whole course of the new world. That would be sick if they would. The Heart Pirates join, but he's definitely going to be an ally. Now, another powerful ally, Eustace Captain Kidd. Okay, the Kidd Pirates. Now, people may think I'm crazy for saying this, but I talked about this in my New World Expectations video. It's how I see it going now. He already promised a battle with Luffy in the New World. Now, I'm not sure if he's going to fight Law first, and that's how Luffy gets involved, but I imagine, him and Luffy going head to head, and it's going to be intense, and it's going to be whatever. And for some reason, I'm thinking Drake's going to come into play. Drake may become a Shichibukai. His bounty's been jacking up, and so for some reason, he has a personal vendetta against Kaido, which we're not. I don't know if anybody's aware of the reason behind that. But somehow I see Kidd and him clashing, and either Drake gets involved or he just sees Luffy's legit and he joins. Now, mind you, Drake already has a few allies, among them of the supernovas. So that's already telling you something. I mean, not Drake, I meant Kidd, my bad. Eustace Kidd has allies. I had Drake on my mind, bad. Kidd has allies. He has, I know of Scratchman, Appo, Basil Hawkins. He has, so he already has allies. He already proven himself. And more allies of the supernovas with Luffy, and especially Kidd and Trafalgar Law. Them three right there. And they're probably going to align, because One Piece, as well as most animes, but especially One Piece, does a phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal, amazing job of foreshadowing. I mean, the three fought together at Sabaody. What does that tell y'all? Alright, not only do you have Shanks, Kidd, Trafalgar Law, and Luffy, mind you that Luffy will meet his dad, okay? Monkey D. Dragon. By this point, y'all should obviously know who, the lineage there. And we don't know the Will of D and all that, but we at least know his dad. He's going to meet his dad. You tell him his dad won't fight alongside him, especially if they're battling the world government, which will come to pass. His dad is the leader of the Revolutionary Army, considered the most dangerous man in the world. Just think of him those. Okay? The leader of the Revolutionary Army. His son is also declared war on the government. Come on. Yo, Dragon, we don't know what power he possesses, and I want to see what power he possesses as well. But yo, just think about that. You have Monkey D. Luffy, Monkey D. Dragon, Red Hair Shanks, Eustace Captain Kidd, and doggone Trafalgar Law. Yo, the Ultimate Alliance. What do you need more than that? The government ain't got, already Aokiji, one of the admirals, is gone. We don't know what's gonna happen with Kizaru. We just don't know. To me, the Navy, the Marines is already taking major hits. The world government, the big dogs are gonna have to come out to play. They're all shaking them. I don't know how powerful they actually are. So people need to just step back. And mind you this also, I'm looking at Luffy's going to, especially to be able to conquer the Grand Line, the New World, at least become the boss, the Pirate King. I think he's gonna need about 15 crewmates. That's 6 more, and I'm expecting Jinbei to jump in when he once they go to battle with the Big Mom pirates, and maybe the Samurai's kid, when which they got which they rescued from Punk Hazard, and maybe a few more. I'm expecting probably Jinbei to be the helmsman. Alright, I hope y'all liked the video. Thumbs up for more One Piece. Deuces.